Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today we do have a bit of a boxing. We have in a box, we have some books to show. I have started doing this way instead of giving random videos out because it's more fun. So let's start out with that. If you hear anything in the background, I do apologise. It's just that I have to film whenever I can film, and it's just going to be a part of glory if I do not do what I do. So, in the end, let's get to continue. The first book is going to be The Mysteries of Thorn Manor by Margaret Robertson. This is one of her next books, so it's like a small little thin book, and I cannot wait to read this. Elizabeth could have spent the rest of her life exploring Thorn Manor's hidden rooms. So I love reading Sorcery of Thorns. I think they should make a movie of it. That's my thing, but you know, a lot of things could be different. Then a new book we have is Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendra Blake. So this, it says, Cass Lowood is no ordinary guy, he hunts dead people. So people like Anna dressed in blood, a beautiful murderous ghost entangled in curses and rages. Cass knows he must destroy her, but he, as her tragic past is revealed, he doesn't understand why she kills and to enter anyone who enters her home. So that is one book that I am definitely looking forward to. Then the next book is actually the fourth book in the Olympia series, Dark Olympia, shall I say. This is The Radiant Sin by Katie Robert. So this is about Apollo, Keeper of Secrets, Master of his Shining Realm, and the only man I am powerless to deny. So this is a smut book. This is some steaming hot, smexy scenes inside that, if you want to read this, guys, read it. I've got this book, and I believe there is another book coming out. For this book, I can't wait to read. So that is one of my lists to read. And then I got this little small book. Look how thin this thing is. Birthness. This is the Percy Jackson and the Singer of the Apollo. So this is by Rick Riordan. I can't say his name, sorry. So this is like a very small book. It's just explaining more about just how did Percy Jackson end up hanging from a billboard about to fall to his death. So this is like a little 0.5 little series on the Percy Jackson series, pretty much. So that is the 4 books I got so far. There is probably going to be more. There's probably other things you might see, or you might see nothing at all, but we'll see through what we can get. Then we obviously have our main video today, which is the unboxing of Unplugged. So this is a book subscription box you can get every month for with bookish goodies and a book. So they have 2 options. You can have the young adult fiction box, or this is the adult fiction. I do have the adult fiction box coming as well, so you guys can see that. So let's just get into it. So with Unplugged as well, they do a boxes differently. They are more self-care to use, so you can have a bit more different self-care items, if you know what I mean. So inside the box we have some boxes and some other bits I would show you, but to be honest, so I'll pick some up and do this way. How do you like my new setting so far? If you want one of the DVDs and stuff like that, I like that way. It's because when I rewatch stuff, I put them this way, because then I'll put it on the shelf and go back normal. Okay, first thing I'm picking up is everything in a bag. Okay, these are very... So they look like these. They say the truth is neither horrible only interesting, and there's like 5 of them here. So this is like a very, like, I don't know if it's washable, but it feels like that texture if you try and do dishwashers or something like that. But there is quite a few there. I think there's actually more than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's 7 dish towel looking things. We'll find out more. Also, this box is their eco-friendly box as well. They're doing different things for their boxes, which I do love, and I love that as well. So we'll see. Let's grab into one of their boxes. So into their boxes they are doing candles, a lot in their boxes, which I love. I do love their candles. Oh, and here we go. Ooh, I like that colour. Okay, so the candle is in this kind of like purple colour. I don't know if you guys can see it as much. Lighting's not very great at the moment, but and then we have the top. So that focuses up a bit more. Come on. Focus, my dear. There you go. So it's this. So this looks like to be inspired by Bridgerton. So there's that. As the reason... Ooh. That does smell nice. when one has a motif. Yeah, I think that's from Bridgerton. So we get a lot more Bridgerton items, but I'm not a big fan. The reason why I got this box, I think, is just the book. The book sounds just up my alley. Second box, we have a box in here. What is it? Ooh, I need to put that there actually. Ooh, I've got it. It's a glass. Like, it's a nice glass, and it looks like it has something from... I cannot bear this world a moment longer without coffee. So obviously I don't drink coffee, but I'll still use this. I'll give it to my sister actually, she might like this for coffees. But to be honest, I might keep this myself and not use it for coffees at all. But it has like this orange stainless inside as well, and then you kind of see where the orange stops. So it actually stops where the orange part is. That's very nice. I'm not sure if you can see the pattern as much. That is a very nice cup. So we do have our little book, and says, a part of recently announced green initiative, we're doing a retire run on digital spoilers. We know the pamphlet often get thrown out a lot in an effort to waste, so we have a scan code. So I'm going to scan this so I can get the spoilers up. So that was quite easy and quick just to get the spoilers up, which is quite nice. No, can you not? I need the adult fiction box, please, for February. So we have the Agatha Christie dish towels. Oh, these are definitely dish towels. So these are dish towels. I have a quote from Agatha Christie Black Coffee. I have never read that. These are designed to dry dishes and pieces to place, be used to place a piece of paper. The best part, you can simply wash and reuse. This is part of the Unplugged green usage, so reuse wherever. And these were designed by Typical Ghost for this box, so that is very nice. Then we have the, I can't say this, I can't say it. It's inspired cold brew glass. This is exclusive. Cold brew glass is loosely inspired by the Madeleine Mears sorry, I can't say it. It can be used for cold drinks beverages, and it's part of our CAF Unplugged collection series as well. So that's awesome that they're doing a collection series with glasses, which I do love. Here we have our Pride and Prejudice candle collectible, which they're doing that every year. I will not be keeping this this candle, unfortunately, because it smells like lavender, and I can't have lavender scented stuff. So that is a little bit disappointing. Next up, I believe this is the next part. We have a peppermint oils. This is a magic oil kind of situation. I don't know exactly what it looks like. So this can soothe headaches. Where was you when I had a headache literally 2 days ago? Okay, so this exclusive salve can be used to help with sore muscles or be rubbed on your temples to soothe a headache. It has great benefits and is inspired by Alice Hoffman's practical magic and was made by Etsy from the Per Earth soap work. So I will put all these links down below, but this will be very helpful for me. I have been getting a lot of headaches lately, so this will be very, very helpful. Very, very nice. Next up, we have a bottle, which is going to be their bubble elixir, which I do love their bubble elixirs. I've got one that I'm using currently now for my baths. Very nice. Enjoyable. This is called Verity. This is peppermint, mocha and cream. Okay, that sounds interesting. That smells interesting and interesting. So this is what all your feelings of being on the edge with this exclusive shower gel and bubble elixir, and this is inspired by Colleen Hoover's Verity. So I've never actually read any of these books, which is fine, but I'm getting there. Okay. And then we have the beauty of the book. So a lot of books now are doing, the boxes are doing like exclusive editions, stuff like that, different covers. This is definitely a different cover. This book is called Her Buried Lives by Katlyn L. Duncan. So some family secrets should stay hidden. Look at that cover. So the cover used to be, I don't know if you can see it, it's my phone now. Hello? No, you just got that down. But it's like very blank and very This cover I would definitely go for because I'm interested. Then our sprayed edges. Look at that. We have blood tacked on the spine, like someone has splattered blood everywhere. Oh, hello. Oh, that's creepy. Okay, and then our hardback is this doorway with someone holding a shovel. So it looks like we're gonna have some murders. And it's on both sides as well. That's pretty awesome. But guys, I say this is creepy. It's creepy. That's creepy. So you can always change your books around, your hardcovers round to the other side if it has paint. But for me, that is just creepy, and I'd rather keep it this side. So I think the book is signed by the author as well, which I love when the book is signed by an author. Especially if I don't use a book anymore, I would give it away to a friend of mine, and they can always keep these. And it's nice to have a digital art print inside. I'm not sure if they have an author letter in here, I think, because normally you get an author letter with the book. So that is quite interesting. Sometimes actually, some books I've been reading have author letters in the back of the book. Author's note, it's probably that one, but that's about it. So let's read the stories, shall I say. Can the sins of the past dictate your future? For as long as you can remember, Jenny Miller has experienced intense, intrusive visions plagued by graphic mental images of death and harm. Jenny is constantly on edge, always frightened to stay on the plane of reality until she gets one chance to learn if anyone else in her family suffers the same way. When Jenny and her mother travel to a rural town to sell their legacy home, evidence of the past surrounding them and forced to conceal secrets to the surface. But the more Jenny digs, the more she entrains herself in a solid past. So I'm not going to read any more because that just sounds very, very interesting, and I want to read more. So that's all the items we got in this box. So obviously the rest of the items. So you got here. You've got buttons to on your code. So you've got another part here. So telling us about. You can click here for the recipes. So the recipe of this month was Parmesan asparagus fries. So they will have that on there. So I probably have to write that down on a piece of paper to put it in my recipe box. But they do look pretty banging at the moment. I can't really see it because there you go, you can kind of see it. That's what they look like. That's our recipe, which looks quite banging. Then you've got another book for journal prompts. So you click that. And then you've got stuff about journals and all that stuff like there. So all the main parts you normally get into it. And our offer letter is actually on a phone, which I don't like that. I'd rather have the offer letter on here, because if you have the offer letter online, how are you supposed to keep it with the book? I don't like that. I don't like that, because now how am I supposed to keep the offer letter on the book? So I don't understand for the recipes and the journal prompts, but the offer letter I want it to be inside the book, you know. So that is everything. It doesn't tell you about what the next month's theme will be, because I can't remember. See if I can get it up for you guys. But next month's theme for the adult fiction box is going to be Make-A-Wish. So I will not be getting that box. So that box is a box I will be skipping, but I will be getting the young adult box for March, and that is Speak No Evil. So I'm looking forward to that box because there's a Hunger Games item. Yes. So this is my first time filming this way, so obviously I've got to check out my lighting. The lighting is very bad in here, so I do apologise if you cannot see things in here. Like, come on, can't really see that. So I need to sort out my lighting and everything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for the next unboxing. Peace. Bye.